That was January 2025. This is December 2025. After 12 months of cruising up and down the river, 50 miles later, I closed the cycle and I'm back at the same spot where I started my journey of 2025. No wonder I'm looking back feeling a bit nostalgic. This year was full of hopes and a few miscarried dreams, but even so, not everything went according to the plan. There was enough to feel that it was a year of change and growth. In January, I promised myself to make my life on the Leafy Lady a bit more comfortable, starting with much needed jobs. So I took her out of water, scrubbed her belly and covered with protective paint. Went up and down the engine bay to change oil and fuel filters, then pumped out gallons of bilge water after changing the injection pump. I got more solar panels to be able to work directly from the boat, charging tools and sewing machines. I've made some new curtains and looked after my garden. But the tulips grew shorter than ever and Julie the greenhouse had a poor tomato harvest even after investing in a new organic compost. In January, I also made a decision of quitting selling flowers in London and gave myself 6 months to prepare for that. The last few weeks leading up to finalizing the business were busy and exciting, but nothing prepared me for the crash afterwards. The adjustment to a new reality after 5 years of knowing what I'm doing on Saturday was a mix of celebration and grief. But I did it. I did it because I decided to make space for something new to come, no matter how much self-discipline it takes. Being self-employed works best for me. I can take full credit for my success and failure. But this year, I've experimented and opened the door for collaboration. After 5 years of carrying all the bags myself, I allowed a team to offer me support. And I surprised myself how much I enjoyed receiving help. It made me think that maybe one day I'll be also able to enjoy a relationship where the duty of staying alive could be shared. I get a break when I'm tired and cover others when I'm charged. Maybe one day I'll be able to get to the shore and unload that pain I carry everywhere as ballast to survive the winds. That pain which my ancestors let me inherit generously. In 2025, my screen time increased, so I put my hands down in dirt and greens. In 2025, I felt disconnected, so I invested in friendships that I can learn from. In 2025, I felt overwhelmed by OCD, so I got therapy. In 2025, I dreamed of a land, so I learned how to drive a car, all as a prep for the new chapter. My new year starts in March, on my birthday, but as we approach the winter, I slow down and ask myself, if that was the last year of your life, would you be satisfied? That question helps me to make an honest self-assessment, to recognize and celebrate what went right and improve what went wrong. It is hard to see your own achievements, but I always congratulate myself because as long as I tried, nothing is wasted. I treat the winter as my weekend after a very long week of work, so now I can rest, recharge and get excited about the next year ahead.